Hello and welcome to another episode by Financial Earning. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you all an update I received on Mullen's DOE grant. That's right, the Department of Energy grant. I received this outside of a Mullen PR. I wanted to share it with you all. So if you guys stick around, I'll give you a little update. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So before I go into today's latest update, I wanted to do a debrief on Mullen's application and then talk about some of the deadlines that have already passed and the new deadlines that are approaching. So the first thing I have highlighted in yellow here is the DOE grant application number. I was able to take that number and do a search, and I found some additional information about that specific grant application. But before we jump into that, let's go ahead and review one of Mullen's PRs pertaining to this grant. It says Mullen's concept paper submission details the company's plan to produce approximately 150,000 battery packs domestically through calendar year 2032. This supports Mullen's EVs currently assembled in the U.S. at the company's Tunica, Mississippi-based plant. The plan projects to reduce current battery costs by over 20%. As the single largest material cost, those savings will make a significant contribution to Mullen's competitiveness. Second paragraph here, the concept paper seeks a $50 million DOE grant to support capital investment to be used for plant's equipment and tooling to maximize capacity for manufacturing battery modules and packs for electric vehicles, industrial, energy storage, and consumer applications at Mullen's new 122,000 square foot high energy facility in Fullerton, California. And then the last paragraph in this PR, I have that snipped out separately, says Mullen's concept paper is the first step before the company submits its formalized application for the DOE funding opportunity. Mullen's formal submission is expected to take place on or before March 19th, 2024. And if you look at the bottom left, you'll see that this I was able to find, again, based off of that application number search. You can see that the submission deadline for the first round of concept papers, again, was on January 9th, 2024. And you can see that Mullen's PR was January 8th, 2024. So they hit that first round, no problem. The second one, which would be the full application, that was due on March 19th, 2024. We haven't heard anything from Mullen in terms of if that application was actually submitted or not. And you can see that in terms of the DOE selecting the applicants, that's going to be in August 2024. So near the end of the summer, we'll hear back from the DOE in terms of this specific grant application and the selection process. And you can see from an awards standpoint, it's somewhere between that August 24 and January 2025. And if you all have been keeping up with Mullen's PR, you would see that they do plan on starting production, full-scale production, at that Fullerton location in January 2025. And on the right-hand side, that's just a quick picture just to remind you all about the solid-state battery packs that Mullen has been doing development with for their Class 1 EV cargo vans. They did mention, David Mishry mentioned when he did a quick walk around of the Fullerton location, that he does plan on doing some development in parallel with some of the actual battery pack modules that's already semi-developed there due to the Romeo Power assets that Mullen has procured. And I mentioned about Mullen providing a timeline. Here it was. This is from the PR on April 22nd. Have it highlighted or boxed in green there. It says the facility's production start is expected to boost the local economy through job creation. You can see they plan on 200 jobs. It says production line start is currently targeted for early 2025, and at a volume production, Mullen expects to hire over 200 people for both battery production and operational support. And then this is the update. This is what I got back. So I submitted a Freedom of Information Act. You can see that email. I took a snippet from there. It says, "Dear Mr. Hamilton, this is a response following up from your Freedom of Information Act request." So what I actually submitted in my request was, could you confirm if Mullen Automotive Inc. or Mullen Advanced Energy LLC submitted an application for, and then I listed the grant number. Also, can you confirm if Mullen's application status is pending or rejected? Application submission window for this grant is closed on March 18th, 24. And then I mentioned the point of contact, just trying to provide some information so that when this Freedom of Information Act request was reviewed, they would know who to reach out to. And I received the response. You can see I have a box in green there. It says NETL conducted a comprehensive search for responsive documents and concluded that Mullen Automotive Inc. or Mullen Advanced Energy LLC has submitted an application for this DE FOIA 0003099. The application is still under merit review at this time. So there you have it, folks. Mullen did submit their final paper in time for that March 18th deadline, and you can see that the Department of Energy is still reviewing their application to see if they are going to be eligible or if they will be chosen as the candidate for this grant opportunity. All right, folks, thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video. If you like what you heard, please give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Give me some ideas for future content. I'd love to hear them. Once again, I'm not paid by Mullen. I'm not a representative in any facet. I am not a contractor for them. I receive no compensation. I am merely just an investor who is very bullish on the company. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Remember, not financial advice, and I'll see you on the next one.